I would like to share the challenges that I encountered in the Algorithmic Trading Strategies project. It studies how to incorporate new factors, such as qualitative and behavioral factors, into trading strategies. In this project, team members and I analyzed the effect of behavioral factors on market surprise during press conferences after the FOMC announcements. I followed this project for 3 periods since the fall semester of my junior year. Each period has its own challenge. During the first period, I had not acquired the knowledge and skills of quantitative analysis, so I was responsible for annotation. It challenged my patience. The annotation was repetitive work, reading the conference minutes of the FOMC press conference and watching the videos. Being interested in repetitive tasks for a long time might be very tough, but I soon realized that impatience might influence the accuracy of data. Therefore, I persuaded myself to insist and be patient. I would also imagine that I was at the scene and tried to think along with the participants. After learning some quantitative analytical skills, I started to analyze the data. But the process of collecting appropriate data also challenged me. On one hand, what we needed were minute-level data of both dependent and independent variables. However, we could only obtain daily data through free access to the database. Suggested by the supervisor, my groupmates and I wrote detailed description to the data that we needed and sought the database manager for help. It also took a long time to communicate, but we finally got the accurate data. On the other hand, the FOMC press conferences are not very frequent. In case the data set was not large enough to analyze, we tried to access as many materials as possible. During the period to analyze data with the regression model, it was challenging to find the optimal variables. My groupmates and I discussed a lot on the model establishment. There are many behavioral attributes, so we should find the appropriate indicators. We tried different ways to summarize the behavioral attributes, such as mean or median, whether to exclude the zeros or not. We also experimented on different combinations of independent variables and control variables to find the combination with the optimal result. The project not only improved me in academical study, but also inspired me a lot in my intended career in quantitative finance. My short-term career goal is to be an analyst and utilize knowledge in quantitative finance in a hedge fund or in a large-scale investment bank, such as the quantitative trader, the structurer, the risk analyst, etc. It is this project that gave me a deeper insight of the job about quantitative finance under the guidance of the supervisor at the beginning, and helped me to become determined to work in this field. After learning some mathematical and computational knowledge in quantitative analysis, I applied knowledge and skills into the project and got some experience during the practice. The experience gives me an edge for my seeking jobs in the future. In addition, the supervisor's feedbacks pointed out some deficiencies, which let me realize my lack of knowledge. So I'm more determined to pursue further study, get more hands-on experience, and prepare for my intended career in quantitative finance better.